Hamjambo, welcome to this Swahili lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn about Swahili present tense negation. Remember in our previous lesson, we learned about the Swahili present tense. We were able to sentences in the present tense. Just a brief overview here. We use the verb kulala, ninalala, I am sleeping. Unalala, you are sleeping. Analala, he or she is sleeping. Tunalala, we are sleeping. Mnalala, you all are sleeping. Wanalala, they are sleeping. In our lesson today, what we will learn? We will learn how to make negatives the present tense. How do we make sentences negative in the present tense? Okay? Sawa. Eliza, karibu sana. Now we have here example with the word kujifunza. Kujifunza means to learn. Kujifunza, to learn. Okay? Now we will have here mimi ninajifunza. I am learning. Mimi ninajifunza. How do I say I am not learning? Mimi sijifunzi. Mimi sijifunzi. This one means I am not learning. Mimi sijifunzi. Now, next sentence is wewe. You. Wewe unajifunza. You are learning. Wewe unajifunza. How do we make this negative? We say wewe hujifunzi. Wewe hujifunzi. Notice how we make the negative. If the verb is ending with an R, it will change to I at the end. Unajifunza, it changed to ninajifunza, I'm learning. Sijifunzi, I'm not learning. Unajifunza, you are learning. Hujifunzi, you are not learning. Hujifunzi. You see this ending with an I. I just marked with the red pen. Yeye anajifunza. He or she is learning. Yeye anajifunza. Okay, thank you so much for the likes. Please like the video, like the live, and share please. Asante sana Gagale, Ole Omar, C Bits, karibu sana. Abi, karibu sana. Saka, Kathy, J Wangare, karibu sana Wangare. Miss Apple, karibuni sana jamani, karibuni sana. Welcome. Arif, Imani, welcome all of you, welcome. Okay, we are learning about negation of the present tense. Okay, so we are here. Yeye anajifunza. He or she is learning. How do we say he or she is not learning? We say yeye hajifunzi. Yeye hajifunzi. He or she is not learning. Yeye hajifunzi. You can see this I, and this is ha for yeye hajifunzi. Sisi tunajifunza. We are learning. Sisi tunajifunza. Sisi hatujifunzi. We are not learning. Sisi hatujifunzi. We are not learning. What about nyinyi, you all? Nyinyi mnajifunza. You all are learning. It will be nyinyi hamjifunzi. Nyinyi hamjifunzi. Nyinyi hamjifunzi, meaning you all are not learning. Nyinyi hamjifunzi. Okay, next. Wao wanajifunza. They are learning. Wao wanajifunza. Okay, so this should be wanajifunza and not tunajifunza. Should be wanajifunza. Wao wanajifunza. They are learning. For the negative part, we will say wao hawajifunzi. wao hawajifunzi. They are not learning. Wao hawajifunzi. They are not learning. Okay? Okay. Now, we will do again. What will you do again? We will read again. I will read both positive sentences and negative sentences. Okay, we start with here. Mimi ninajifunza. I am learning. Mimi sijifunzi. I am not learning. Okay? Wewe unajifunza. You are learning. Wewe hujifunzi. You are not learning. Yeye anajifunza. He or she is learning. Yeye hajifunzi. He or she is not learning. Walaikum salam. Sisi tunajifunza. We are learning. Sisi hatujifunzi. We are not learning. Nyinyi mnajifunza. You all are learning. Nyinyi hamjifunzi. You all are not learning. Wao wanajifunza. They are learning. Wao wanajifunza. Wao hawajifunzi. They are not learning. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much. Asante sana. Hi, Kathy. Morning. Habari za asubuhi. Hi, kila mtu habari jamani. Let's learn Swahili, okay? We are learning Swahili tense and this is the present tense, negation. Niko Nairobi. I'm here in Nairobi. Francie, hello. Karibu sana. Okay. Now, I want to make some clarification. The mistakes that students make when they're learning the present tense. Okay. Now, just remember, the present tense marker is na. Okay. You can see na in every positive verbs here. But when we are negating, we don't put na here. So, it is a mistake to say, mimi sinajifunzi. You see, if you put like this, sinajifunzi, this is very, very wrong because we have na in this part and we don't have na in the negative part, okay? So don't put na in this sentence, okay? Also, some students forget to change the final R to I and they say, mimi sijifunza. It's wrong actually. It's wrong, okay? Dada Franci anasema mimi ni mwanafunzi wa Kiswahili, nipo Italy. Vizuri sana dada Franci. Karibu sana katika darasa hili. Na ukihitaji msaada wote, nitakusaidia. Uko na group ama? Ndiyo, nina group mimi. Okay. Now, we will go to another example. To read. To read is kusoma. To read. Okay, so we have here, I'll just change this color. I'll just go ahead and change this color. Okay. To read is kusoma. Now, mimi ninasoma. I am reading. Mimi ninasoma. Okay. I want to say I'm not reading will be mimi sisomi. Mimi sisomi. I am not reading. Asante sana. Mimi sisomi. Wewe unasoma. You are reading. Okay? You want to say you are not reading. Asante sana Hamdi. Wewe unasoma. You are reading. Wewe husomi. You are not reading. Wewe husomi. 3. Yeye anasoma. He or she is reading. Yeye anasoma. Yeye hasomi. He or she is not reading. Yeye hasomi. Yeye hasomi. 4. Sisi tunasoma. We are reading. Sisi tunasoma. Sisi hatusomi. We are not reading. Where is that group, mwalimu? You can check me on my WhatsApp. My number is on my bio. Just check on my bio. You'll check my WhatsApp number and I'll add you to our group. 5. Nyinyi mnasoma. Nyinyi mnasoma. Just a moment here. Nyinyi mnasoma. Nyinyi mnasoma. You all are reading. Nyinyi hamsomi. You all are not reading. Okay? Nyinyi hamsomi. Next, number 6 is wao wanasoma. They are reading. Wao wanasoma. We want to say they are not reading. We will say wao hawasomi. Wao hawasomi. They are not reading. Okay? Kathy, do you have online class? Yes, we have online classes. Yes. Okay. Now we'll have an exercise here. You can try this exercise. The verb is kuongea. Kuongea means to speak. So we will make a positive sentence and negative sentence. So I will write the positive sentence and you can write the negative sentence in the comment section. So the sentence is mimi nina ongea. Remember what we said in our previous lesson? You can just say nina ongea and it means I am speaking and you just omit this mimi. It's not necessary here. Okay, now write I am not speaking. How will we say that? I am not speaking. How will that be? Nina ongea. Mimi siongei. Asante sana, dada Franci. Mimi siongei. That's very correct. Mimi siongei. Okay. Wewe unaongea. Wewe unaongea. Asante sana mami. Asante sana Filan. Siongei. Asante sana. Vizuri sana. That's very correct. Asante sana Zainab. Asante sana Zainab bintu Mohamed. Asante sana kwa Rose. Asante sana. Wewe unaongea. Wewe huongei. Asante. Wewe huongei. That's very correct. Wewe huongei. Sa yeye ana ongea. How will we negate this? Yeye anaongea. Kathy, wewe huongei. That's very correct. Vizuri sana. Huyu, okay. Greeting from South Africa. Asante sana. Okay, let's negate this. Yeye anaongea. We want to say he is not speaking. Yeye anaongea. How will we say that? Yeye haongei. Dada Kathy, asante. Escofilan, asante. Franci, asante. Yeye haongei. Yeye haongei. Asante sana. Vizuri. Sisi tunaongea. How will we negate this? Sisi tunaongea. Asante sana dada Hamdi. Yeye haongei. Asante sana dada Hamdi. Yeye haongei. Vizuri sana. What about sisi tunaongea? Abdul, sisi hatuongei. Aha. Vizuri. Sisi hatuongei. Vizuri. Sisi hatuongei. hatuongei. Vizuri sana, sisi hatuongei. What about this? Ya, ndiyo, asante sana dada Kathy, dada Francis. Sisi hatuongei, sisi hatuongei is kufilan. Asante sana. Nyinyi mnaongea. Nyinyi mnaongea. I know you are great students. You're getting everything correct. Asante sana. Nyinyi mnaongea. You all are speaking. How do we negate this? Nyinyi mnaongea. Okay, write the answer there. We have dada Kathy. Nyinyi hamuongei. Okay, nyinyi hamuongei. Nyinyi nyinyi hamuongei. Okay. I see your sentence, dada Zamzam. I see your sentence, and I will write it so we can choose which one is correct. Okay. Dada Zamzam, say nyinyi hamuongei. Hamuongei. No worries. We're just making negation, Dada Kaka Dennis. Dada Fancy says hamtuongei, not to, hamongei. Asante. Abdul, nyinyi hatuongei. Hapana. Jaribu tena. Sawa. Okay. The Zamzam wrote this. Hamongea. Okay. Now, as you continue writing your answers, let me just explain here. Just remember that we said when we're negating, the final R will change to I. Okay, so in this word, there is no I in the final R. It just remains the same. Also, about this, you know why we added this extra U, but in this verb, there is no U here. There is no U in hamsomi, but hamongei, we added an extra U. This is because when the verb is starting with a vowel here, when it's starting with a vowel, we'll have to add U in this part. In this, only this part for nyinyi, negative, we add U so that this M will not take the sound O. You see, like this one, it's read as hamongei, hamo. But you know, we need to say hamongei. That's why we put this U to soften the pronunciation and also to maintain the Swahili rhythm. Okay, so hamongei, not hamongei. Hamuongei, not hamongei. When you remove this O, this M will take the O and it will be more. So we don't want to say more. Alternatively, you can put an hyphen here, hamongei. But for the other verbs, like those that are having a vowel, like this one has an S, is a consonant, M will not take the sound S. It will just be pronounced separately. If it's a vowel, just add a U, okay? Another word is like andika, nyinyi mna andika. You see this, mna andika. The word is andika. Andika is a verb and it's starting with the vowel A. So for the negative, it will be andiki. You see we added an U here, hamwandiki. Just for this part only. Okay, let's see. Mnacheza. The verb is cheza. Cheza, now this is cheza is a verb here. Play. You are playing. So cheza, you can see this is a consonant sound, so we'll no need to add a U there. So chezi. So we don't add U here. We don't add because they're pronounced just separately. Okay, asante sana. So we continue with our sentence. Wao wanaongea. Wao wanaongea. Wao wanaongea. They are speaking. How will we say they are not speaking? Wao wanaongea. Okay. Wao wanaongea. Okay. Wao hawaongei. Asante sana dada Franzi. Hawaongei. They are not speaking. Hawaongei. Okay, asante sana Fatma. Abdul, wao hawaongei. Asante sana Kathy. Wao hawaongei. Vizuri sana, that's very correct. Hawaongei. Asante sana. Hawaongei. Wao hawaongei, dada Zam. Asante sana. Hawaongei. Okay. Yes. Now, we will see. Now, you know how we can negate these verbs, okay? In the present tense. But in our previous lesson, we also learned some monosyllabic verbs. And I taught you, I will them. Yeah, they're here. Kula is to eat. Kunywa is to drink. Kuja is to come. Kuwa is to be. Kufa is to die. Now, okay, asante. We will use either kula or kunywa and see with how we can go around with monosyllabic verbs. Kula is to eat. Kula is to eat. Kula. To eat. I want to say I'm eating and I'm not eating. And how will you say that? I will teach you how to do that. Nina kula means I am eating. Nina kula. Okay, now this requires some skills. Nina kula. For monosyllabic verbs, they have special negation, but it's somehow the same, but not the same. Okay. Sikuli, aha. Nakula, sikuli, aha. Okay, Fatma. Ninala, aha. Abdiqafar, Ninala. Okay, let's see. Okay, if you want to speak correctly, like someone from Swahili speaking region, then for the monosyllabic verbs, they're about 9 only. We will say silly. Okay? Silly. Not sikuli, but silly. I'm not eating. Yes, silly means I'm not eating. Okay. Nina kunywa. I am drinking. How do you say I am not drinking? Nina kunywa. I am drinking. Sinywi. That's very correct. Sinywi. Okay. Nina kuja. I am coming. How will we say I'm not coming? I am not coming. Sikuji, dada Francie. Sikuji. It's still monosyllabic, this one. So this same. CG. Asante sana Abdul. Asante sana Abdikafar. CG, dada Kathy. Asante. CG. Okay. Now for monosyllabic verbs, you just understand that when we're negating in the present tense, we remove that ku on those verbs. Okay, now let's continue. I'll just delete this and we'll go with ninakula. Wewe unakula. Unakula, you are eating. How do we say? Yes, ndio dada Kathy, dada kaka Dennis, siji. Okay, you are not eating. Yes. Ndio dada France, we remove ku at the prefix of infinitive form when we are negating this in the present tense. Okay, unakula, just same. Look here, unaongea, huongei. Just who is also there, like ninaongea, siongei. Okay, ninakula will be sili. What about unakula? How do you negate this? Unakula. Dennis, usili. No. Okay, asante. Francie, huli. That's very correct. Huli, you're not eating. Okay, anakula. Anakula, he or she is eating. Anakula, we want to say he is not eating. Hali, asante Abdikafar, hali, he's not eating. Okay, tunakula, we are eating. How do we say? Naona Abdul umeandika sili. Aha, anakula, he is eating. He or she, tunakula, we are eating. We want to say we are not eating. Asante sana dada Franci. Hatuli, we are not eating. Hatuli, we are not eating. Hatuli. Okay, mnakula, you all are eating. Mnakula. We want to say you all are not eating. You all are not eating. How do we say that in Swahili? Dada Franci, hamli, asante, Abdul, hatukuli. No. Hamli, asante. Hamli. You all are not eating. Asante, Abdikafar, hamli. Sawa. Okay, the sixth one is wanakula. They are eating. Wanakula. We want to say they are not eating. Wanakula. Okay. Wanakula. Asante sana Zam, hamli, that is for mnakula. Asante. Dada Franci, hawali. Asante sana, hawali. Abdul, hatuli, hapana. Asante sana, good trial Abdul. Asante sana, vizuri sana. Wanakula, hawali. Anju, asante, alaikum salam, Anju. Okay. Now, this is sawa. Okay. Ka. Okay. Vipi hujambo? Sijambo. Asante sana. Now, this is how we can negate the present tense in Swahili, okay? Don't make sense on their own, because a verb like la, this verb should mean to eat, but if you tell someone la, the person will not understand, okay? So that's why we say kula to mean eat. And this verb ja, it means come, but if I tell you ja hapa, like come here, you not understand actually. So that's why we say kuja, we add ku to become kuja, and when we are conjugating in the positive form, we add ku, but in the negative form, the ku is removed. Asante. Words, asante sana. Okay. Thank you so much for the likes. Dada Zainab, asante kila mtu, asante sana. In our next lesson, we will learn the past tense in Swahili. We will learn the positive forms of the past tense marker, which is just li. You see here, this is the past tense in Swahili. It is represented by the marker li. Don't forget, the present tense is represented by the marker na. Okay? Okay. Asante sana. Thank you so much. See you in our next lesson. Also, if you are in Eastleigh within Nairobi, you would like to get our book, this book, Conversational Swahili A1. Okay. This book, Conversational Swahili A1, it is in Moons Plaza, Eastleigh. Moons Plaza, shop G11, Conversational Swahili A1. Okay, so this is our book, Conversation Swahili A1. It's in Moons Plaza, shop G11. Also, if you'd like a soft copy, it's only Kenya shillings, 500 for soft copy, but 1,000 Kenya shillings for the paperwork. Asante sana. Okay, thank you so much. See you in our next lesson. Thank you. When is the next lesson, sir? It's tomorrow. Kesho. Thank you so much for the likes and everything. Asante sana. Asante, Dada Francie. All the best in your studies. Kwaheri. Zainab, asante sana. Abdikafar, asante. Abdul, asante sana. Kwaheri. Wad, asante. Kwaheri. Asante sana. Manka, Andrew, asante sana. Ndiyo. Location ni online, lakini we are in Nairobi. Kwaheri wote, asante. Kwaherini.